welcome to Friday Night Frights, and tonight we're talking about trucks. Now, I got this VHS from Metal Murph probably about a year, maybe 2 years ago, I don't know. It's been a little while. Just like I said before, when I got big bulks of VHS from him, sometimes it takes a little while to get around to watching. So now I finally got to watch it. Trucks is based off a short story by Stephen King. So I was like, never seen Trucks, I don't know. So I started to watch it, and then I thought about, wait a minute, I've seen a movie kind of like this. It was called Maximum Overdrive. But this one takes place in the desert. That one took place in somewhere in North Carolina. Basically, it goes with the story of this chick named Hope, and she's like doing tours around the place where they're at in Bridgeton, Nevada, and she goes to pick up people and take them on tour guides and stuff. I guess mainly stuff around Area 51 and aliens and all that good stuff. So at the beginning of the movie, you know, it's taking place, basically, it starts out at, I should say, at a junkyard. And then all of a sudden, this guy that's taking care of the junkyard walks by a truck, mirror turns, it puts it in gear, it runs over the guy and kills him. And I'm like, wow. We're starting off really quick with this one. No explanation of why the truck just takes off by itself. So Hope happens to go pick up people at this little diner station that has gas pumps and all that. Kind of sounds familiar? Yeah, Maximum Overdrive. But anyway, she picks up people and she's going to take them on her tour and stuff. And then they happen to see a truck in the middle of the road right next to the junkyard where the guy got killed. This is the truck that killed the guy. So they start to move it out of the way. And then all of a sudden, a tractor trailer comes down the road that's already took care of its driver by locking him in the back and freezing him to death in a freezer. But, yeah, that's a little wild. But, yeah, the truck smashes into their minivan, and then they're stranded there. And I'm thinking, well, it's a little different. It's going to be taking place at this junkyard, right? Well, no. Somebody back at the old diner comes and gets her and the rest of the people, takes them back to the diner, and then they get stuck there. Other trucks come there and start circling the place, you know, keeping them in the diner just like Maximum Overdrive. It's got a lot in common. So a little bit more into it, I said, you know what, I gotta look this up. This don't make no sense. Something's going on. I look it up, Maximum Overdrive. I look it up on the internet and then scroll down. It says adapted from Trucks. Maximum Overdrive came out in 1986, and Stephen King even directed that one. Trucks came out in 1997. So they're all trapped there in this little diner, and of course, you've got all different walks of life. Everybody thinks they know what's going on. This one guy, real big dude, he talks about a comet coming by Earth with alien things and stuff going on. Kinda, yeah, Maximum Overdrive, just like I said. But it's based off of Trucks. I don't know, it's crazy. I can't believe I never heard of this film, and it came out in the late 90s. Apparently, Maximum Overdrive was a bigger budget film than this one was, but it's still okay. Anyway, it's got this little kid in it. Well, he's not real little. I kind of recognized him. Later on, I found out he did play in Freddy vs. Jason a few years later. Well, don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure, but he damn sure looks like the guy, and it's just a few years later, so it could be. But, yeah, there's a lot of similarities in Maximum Overdrive and Trucks because it's wrote by Stephen King. So it's basically the same story, but they do change a little bit here and there. But there is a part where the trucks stop, blinking the lights, and they want gas, just like Maximum Overdrive did. Well, you don't have no Emilio Estevez in this movie. You don't have AC/DC doing the soundtrack. But, you know, it is an okay film. Can't believe I never, you know, thought about this. And I remember back watching Maximum Overdrive now. I remember based on short story, and it probably said Trucks. Weirdest thing about this one is, like I said, it's all about trucks. Maximum Overdrive is a little different because it has cars and electrical things going off and just killing people and different things like that. So this one basically just mainly on tractor trailers. Like I said, you don't get Maximum Overdrive completely. You don't get the goblin head on the tractor trailer from the toy store, but you do get one that's kind of, it shows it at the end, and it's basically like the one from the beginning at the junkyard that happens to get burnt up and everything, happens to come back a little bit. The ending is a lot different. than Maximum Overdrive. So I don't know which one was actually basically based exactly on the short story. Back in '86 when they did Maximum Overdrive, did Stephen King decide to change it a lot, or was it really based off of the exact same thing that the story said in Trucks? Or did later on the guy that did Trucks here, directed it, I can't remember his name right off, did he go exactly by the story, or did he not? Who's to say? Not sure if this is on streaming or not, or whatever, but I do have the VHS, and I think it is on DVD. I'm not sure if it's on Blu-ray or not, but check it out. I mean, it's worth checking out if you are a fan of Maximum Overdrive. Like I said, it's not exactly scene by scene or all. It's got a few similarities you can kind of tell once you start watching it, but it is a lot different, and the character's a little bit different too in a way. So if you've seen Trucks or you've seen Maximum Overdrive and you want to talk about it, give me a comment at the bottom and let me know what you think of either one, if you've seen them or not. I can't believe it's took this long to see it. It says, you turn, you die. The weirdest thing is it got a skeleton behind the wheel, and there's nothing like that in the movie. The trucks drive by themselves. Maximum Overdrive. That's it for this Friday Night Frights. Give me a comment at the bottom if you've seen it, like this movie, or you like Maximum Overdrive and you want to see Trucks, or you've seen Trucks and not seen Maximum Overdrive. I don't know how that's ever happened, because Maximum Overdrive was one of my favorite movies from the 80s. It's a little cheesy in ways, and so is Trucks. But it's based off the same story, so what do you expect? Till next time.